And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, all you knights, revenant high elves, and of course, a big shout out to the undead hordes. Whatever you might be, let me tell you something. It's great to be in the Empire today. People, we are in our video gaming division, primed and ready. I'm talking, look, we have the Triple B Airflow tactical shorts on. I also have the bulletproof Beskar Crocs on because this is the official attire. If you want to dominate in the mobile gaming realm, you gotta look like me, and I'm feeling good today, people. We have the update here for Raid Shadow Legends, and we got a lot to go over. A lot of freebies. We also have ourselves promo codes for everyone. Yes, everyone to use, and an emphasis on a new player promo code on top of that. And if you're someone of the spending variety, we've got an interesting offer I want to show you. And we also have the Lord Entertainer, God, Fabian. Cave reveal. People, I hope you're as hyped as me. If you are, you better hit that like button. If you're a new player that's watching, this is probably the time to get involved in the raid, and let me help you out. Let me get you started off with our new player giveaway. If you use my link down below in the video description dungeon or scan my QR code, I'll be able to hook you up with Tayrell and then Rector Draft at level 15. Two amazing epic champions that you're going to want to have in your roster. But furthermore, we're going to emphasize something that was brought up the other day by me, and I'm bringing it up again because now it's 120 million % confirmed. We have ourselves a very amazing, we're going to talk about this promo code for everybody, but we also have ourselves this promo code right here, but it's only for new players. So if you're going to use my link, you're going to get involved in raid within your first 24 hours. Make sure to use the promo code Supreme6. So you go over here, go to promo code, you type in Supreme6, but it's only for new players. Yeah, only for new players. And you're going to end up getting a very, very cool Void Legendary Champion. And the Void thing is a big deal. It's for Supreme Gallic. You're going to get this straight from the get-go. This guy's going to be great for a lot of PvE stuff that you're going to have to take on, like the Clan Boss, or more specifically, the Hydra. Also pretty decent for Arena, especially when you're getting started off. I wish I had this for my roster. Everyone's like, wait, why can't we get this for free? Giving away free Void Legendary Champions. Big deal. So make sure to use that in your first 24 hours. And I guess to emphasize, all the time, I've been doing it lately because it's a big deal. If you're a new person that's playing, another incentive to get involved, you are still in the window to get Alice the Wander for free. Oh my gosh, she is an absolute blast to play with in this game. So that right there is like 4 champions right there alone. But for us veteran, I'm not quite veteran status yet. I'm like mid-tier status at this point. I'm almost to my 1-year anniversary. But for veterans, people, longtime players have been playing for more than a day, we also have a lot of giveaways too. So let's talk about that. We have in here a limited time offer. We have a 6th anniversary gift. You have about a little over, let's just say 4 weeks. You have about 4 weeks to claim it. Free Sacred Shard, 3 Ancients, a Primal, 2 Voids, a 5-star chicken, 1,200 energy, a legendary book. Hey, I'll take it. It's going to be spread across 5 days. I will take this, especially since we're going to talk about the kit reveal, about to work our way into a Lord Fabian fusion event. Every little shard is going to help out a little bit. So basically, this is more or less kind of like a $35-ish free giveaway. Shoot, I'll take it. I'll take freebies, especially since I know we're going to be cracking open shards. So make sure you get involved in the game, my friend. Let's make sure we get that. Yeah, there we go. Got my free Sacred Shard to start this party off. We have a raid anniversary deal. If you're someone that's trying to make sure you go all in on this fusion, stay on top of the events, you want to farm a crud ton for the upcoming weeks here, they have a $79.99 USD offer that's going to have 12.4k energy, 88 full energy refills, and the multi-battles or whatever. That's not really much to consider, and it's in a calendar format over 3 days. If you want a good deal, if you're going based off, if you use the Hell Hades pack calculator as kind of a metric for deals, if you go ahead and told it was $79.99, it would say that's a pretty legendary deal. So there you go, 12,400 energy, 88 energy refills. You know what? I'm excited to get involved in the content for this upcoming session of Raid Shadow Legends. So I already asked Grandma. No, I didn't. For permission, if I can go ahead. I was a good boy. It's been like a whopping couple days since I spent some money on this game. I'm doing it. Let's go pick it up right now. do as you will. I think if you don't have energy hoarded up or you just want way more energy, because energy is basically the gateway of doing a lot of stuff in this game, especially the fusions, when there's going to be a bunch of dungeon diver events, other things that you're going to want to farm as well, probably training events and whatnot. You're going to want to farm a bunch of food. I'm going to do it because you know why? I love this game. I'm having a ton of fun, and I can't wait to get involved in all the festivities that we got. And there we go. We got the first batch of energy right there, and I am ready to go for the upcoming fusion. We have a promo code. I have a link down below that I'm going to leave as well in case you don't know where to find this. There's a promo code that you can get by solving a puzzle. You get some XP brews, maybe some XP bonuses, energy refills. You know, nothing. It doesn't look too fancy schmancy, but we're gonna do it real quick. So you need to put on your super. Look at. I'm the best at this. I really am the best. I think this probably go. Gosh, I'm just way too good at this game. All right, now we got to figure out where does this thing go. There it goes. I'm the best. I'm just the best, man. I mean, come on, man. Come on. And then you go ahead, you click on promo code in honor of the Festival of Creation commemorating the birth of our fair world of Talaria. The trust of Lord Entertainer Fabian is pleased and honored to cordially invite you to his estates for his annual celebration event of dinner, drinks, and dancing. I love dancing, people. I'm probably the greatest dancer out there. At least that's what my grandma told me. For Lumaya, for Talaria, for Aravia, may these noble three forever be strong. You click on get promo code, and you go ahead, you type in, here, let me see if I can figure this out real quick. So this is going to be my promo code, so it's probably not going to be the same one for you guys, but whenever you do the event, you type in your player ID, your username, go now to promo code, and I'll be able to use it. Boom, bookshelf. Beautiful. And you know, it's nothing crazy. It's a little bit of something. So make sure you take advantage of that. Pretty nifty stuff there. All right, let's go take a look at the Lord Fabian kit reveal now. Remember, it's going to be probably a different promo code for you guys. I think it's uniquely created for everybody here. So now we're going to talk about the kit reveal for Lord Fabian himself. What are we chasing after? And in the game, I think you already could find the variety of calendars and whatnot that's showing up here. Here's the events. We have another gift coming in about 3 weeks, 4 days from now, and it kind of gives you a little heads up as to what events are going to be showing up here. We have a Dungeon Divers that's starting in about 10 and a half hours from now, and the Champion Training event right around the corner, and we also have a Raid Anniversary deal. So we have the event starting up here soon, so get ready. There's going to be a lot of action showing up here, but let's go take a look at the kit reveal that we have. I want to first show this Hell Hades, their initial impression. They're giving them about a 4-star overall rating so far. They're not really giving a lot of stars in the PvE areas. I think where this champion's going to really shine, and you know, who knows, once we get a hold of our own hands and we can see what it's like, this could change. Of course, this is just early impression. Good in the dungeons, right? Even good in some of the hard mode stuff. It's that arena that's kind of the big deal. But even Armands, I have 3 of them, so I'm speaking personal experience. Even though it's very much so a PvP arena-oriented champion, I use Armands a lot in Doom Tower. I use them a lot in the Spider. I use them in, for example, the Dark Fate. You know, one of the bosses that people generally have struggles with inside of Doom Tower. I have no problems because of Armand. So you know what, to wait and see. Hopefully a little bit better than what we're seeing right now in these other key areas. But it's that arena that's kind of the big deal. So why don't we go ahead, take a look at the kit. Lord Entertainer Fabian. Undead Hordes, Legendary Support, Spirit. We already know most of that jazz, but what we want to know is the kit. Lord Entertainer Fabian is an aggressive crowd control champion, and that's what Armand is. Armand's very much so is a crowd control champion too, making him an exceptional choice for both arena and siege battles. He specializes in increasing skill cooldowns, stripping enemy buffs without triggering polymorph, and countering revive teams. But Lord Fabian isn't just a PvP powerhouse. His control-focused skills that makes him a valuable asset in PvE wave-based content. And that very much so is what Armand's is as well. The last year anniversary award, or champion, whatever you want to call it. With 2 potent crowd control debuffs, he ensures enemies stay locked down and vulnerable. I can only imagine what Armand's and Fabian are going to look like together. And let's just go straight to the kid here. Here are the skills. Service and Death, basic ability, attacks an enemy 2 times. And then each hit steals 10% of the target's terminator. Then you place a true fear debuff on them for 2 turns if the target's terminator is fully depleted. So this is going to be kind of a bit interesting here. You know, so it has to be fully depleted. That's when they get the true fear on them. So, you know, he's going to hit twice. And that means it's what, 20% terminator if we're going to assume that correctly. So that means a champion has to be under 20% service. So this is likely something he's not going to do right away. But I'm trying to think outside the box here a little bit. What if you had, again, I'm thinking Armands because this is the first thing that comes to my mind. Armands has massive tournament removal. What if you had Armands open up, which is generally what happens for a lot of battles already. Armands opens up, yanks back a ton of Terminator. Lord Fabian comes in, does that basic, and that puts True Fear. So you can see there will be scenarios where it can be helpful having the low Terminator, but 20% Terminator or lower, most champions are not going to be in that threshold unless you have a champion that's constantly pulling Terminator back, like Armands. We have the unwelcome guest. Am I welcome to this party or not? Make up your mind, man. Come on. Cooldown of 4 turns, and of course, you can drop it to 3 if you can upgrade the ability. We have attacks to an enemy. Places petrification debuff for 1 turn. Has 75% chance of placing another way of getting True Fear. True Fear debuff for 2 turns on all their enemies who are not under a Fear or True Fear debuff. Yeah. Okay, then we have a passive effect. Activates the skill whenever an enemy under Fear or True Fear debuff successfully uses a skill. So there's a chance that you can still use an ability even when you have Fear. If there are multiple champs in a team with this skill, only one will activate. And then when you upgrade it, you can increase the debuff chance that you can apply and the cooldown reduction as well. And then we have the Spectral Flourish, cooldown of 5, and of course you can drop it to a 4 if you upgrade it with some books. Attacks all enemies. Before attacking, has a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 3 turns. Has a 75% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemy skills by 3 turns. Grants an extra turn if there are no buffs on the enemy team after this attack. Oh my gosh. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. You get the AoE, you get the decreased duration of enemy buffs. So it's sort of like a buff. It's kind of like a buff, this spell, right? That's basically what it is. Buffs by 3 turns, most buffs are like what? Maybe 1 turn, 2 turns. Some are 3 turns. I think rarely do you really go beyond that. So it's more or less a buff, this spell. And of course, you can increase that chance by another, what is that, 25%? Wow, that's 75 plus 25. 100% chance. And then you have the 75% chance of increasing the cooldown of all enemy skills by 3. Ooh. This sounds gnarly. And then you get an extra turn if there are no buffs on the enemy team at the stack. Oh, man. I can see this being a ton of fun in that wave-based content, in that PvP stuff. Then we have the Ghost with the most passive ability. Whenever an enemy is revived, place a True Fear in them. This is a massive FU to things like Sun Wukong for 2 turns. So Sun Wukong comes out, standard True Fear. If there are multiple champs for the same team, this effect only active once. Then he removes any stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, True Fear, fear, and petrification debuffs from this champion for the start of the turn. So if you're going to try to lock him in, it's going to make him, it's because he's going to be like, screw you. I don't care. Although I don't see it stopping. Oh, it stops freeze. Yeah, I was thinking maybe freeze is an exception. No, it's stopping that as well. So it doesn't stop things like ability block, though. If you can try to lock them in, make sure they're not able to use their ability blocks. Okay. His aura, I wish there was a more powerful aura ability, like maybe, I don't know, 30%, It's at least it's a catch-all, like Cardiel, for example, or even Esmeralda, whatever, the last fusion we had in February. She's got a 19%er. It's good in all battles, so not just arena. So there you go. He looks to be pretty awesome. If you care about arena and PvP, which I do, I'm looking forward to getting this guy. And again, I'm hoping that maybe we get some more use out of this. Boy, I want it to be. I could see why maybe not great in Hydra clan boss, but I'm hoping at least maybe in Doom Tower and at least in some of these core dungeon stuff. It's good to see he's got use there, especially with the wave controlling with fear, petrification. Woo! I'm a pretty big fan of that, my friends. I can't wait to get a hold of him, show it to you guys, and if you guys are looking forward to, leave a like, comment down below. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the power, the time, the fun that we've been having together, and we're about to find out how good Fabian is, and we're about to find out if I'm going to get some great champions from the good old summoning portal. I mean, come on. We just know I'm going to get non-stop S-tier legendaries. Ain't that right? Well, people, if you're a new player and you want to get involved in Raid, make sure, again, I'm going to emphasize it one more time. We have a link down below to help you get going. This is a great time to start with Raid. Great time with the anniversary. I got Tayrell to start you off, and then Rector Draft. Once you're level 15, a bunch of goodies. And remember, one more time, make sure if you're going to start up with a new account, use the promo code Supreme6 within your first 24 hours. You snooze, you lose. If you miss it, you can't use it after 24 hours. I made that mistake when I created a new account. It's like, oh, shoot. I forgot to use the promo code, and then I started another new account shortly after, which is funny enough why my name has multiple Y's instead of just one, because I accidentally forgot to do the promo code in the first 24 hours, and you'll be able to get yourself Supreme Gallic, which I don't have. I wish I got him, and I know a lot of people are like, shoot, I wish veteran players could use the promo code. My gosh, wouldn't that be amazing? There's so many different promo codes out there. Everyone's got something a little bit different. I would love to have. A Void Legendary is a rare thing they give out for free for new players, so great time to start, my friends. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for partying with me. Let's get ready for a fun month in Raid Shadow Legends. You leave that like, all right? You comment down below. What are you looking forward to? And your thoughts on Fabian, of course. And more importantly, until we meet again, I want you guys to remember this one thing. It's very simple. And it's great to be in the Empire today. It's great to be in the Empire.